Hey guys, it's your girl R.S. Lewis, aka Insomniac Writer, and today I have another trailer reaction. I'm doing a double header this week because I'm going to be away from the studio for like a week, going down to Florida for a Zumba convention, aptly named ZenCon. So I'll be down there, so I obviously won't be in the studio next week to record, but trying to do a double header so at least I have some stuff out there. Anyway, I'm looking at Loki season 2. It's going to be on Disney Plus. I'm kind of hyped. I think this is one of the first shows for Disney Plus that I reviewed before. Can't remember, but I know I did react to that. I didn't hate the ending of season 1, but I love Tom Hiddleston. I love the Loki character, what they've done with him. So I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to do with this. So grab your water, stay hydrated, all that good stuff. I got popcorn today. So let's check out Loki season 2.
Obi? Hello? We have a little bit of a situation we wanted to run by you.
Mobius! Wow! Great to see you again!
That's what's been happening.
Wow! Time slipping.
Wait, you know that?
Yeah.
You've seen that?
Yeah.
Can you fix that?
No. It's impossible to time slip in the TVA.
I know, but we just saw it happen.
Yeah.
I've been pulled through time between the past and the present. Hello? If what I saw is true, there's nothing to stand between this world and utter destruction.
Only one way to find out. Little good old-fashioned legwork. Listen, we have different styles. You're a man of action, which is fine. I take a more slow, deliberate, cerebral approach. It's really goodbye.
It's up to us to save this place.
Is this cracked?
You okay?
Whatever we do, we're playing God.
We are gods. But how do you choose who lives and who dies?
Make the hard choice.
It's him.
You better run!
War is on its way. Come on, you're the god of mischief.
Always have been. Always will be.
A little over the top, don't you think?
I thought it was spot on.
Okay. That was the official trailer for Loki season 2. I wish I had my cat here, Loki. He's named Loki. But he'll probably just be weird and piss on something. But anyway, what did y'all think of that? I thought that looked interesting. But one thing I've learned is that don't trust the trailer when it comes to these fantasy, Marvel, and whatnot, because it could look amazing, and next thing you know, you're like. But I'm looking forward to it. Looks like most of the cast from season 1 is returning. Mobius, played by Owen Wilson. Obviously, Tom Hiddleston is Loki. Who else? He Who Remains, played by Jonathan Major. He was in the last Ant-Man, which a lot of people hated on it. I didn't hate I didn't hate him in the movie. He was good. He's a great actor. He got some shit going on now that was kind of in the way. I'm hoping that will kind of go away, but hey, I'm not going to. I can separate the art from the artist, and he's a good actor. Shit, I ain't going to sit up here and lie and like, oh, he's a terrible actor because he's a terrible person. No, but anyway, who else was in there? Sylvie, she was Sophie something. But my man Ouroboros, she tried to say. I could. This sound like what they had in the Resident Evil game 5, Ouroboros something virus. Anyway, but I think that's how you say his name. Ke Huy Quan. I think I'm saying that name wrong too. I'm so sorry. He was in Everything Everywhere All at Once. I did not see that movie until it was available to stream. Like, I think I ended up renting it and streaming it at home. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to finally watch this. I'm glad I did because it was fucking awesome. But I remember him from Temple of Doom and Goonies coming up as a kid. I think he was in Raiders too. One of those. It's good to see him in on screen again, making a comeback. Like, it's so fucking awesome, and I'm very happy to see him back. I didn't know his name was also Jonathan Ke Quan. Oh wow, I did not know that. But yeah, Mr. Quan is back, and I'm hyped. So I'm glad to see him joining the cast. You know what? One thing I can say is that a lot of these Marvel shows, regardless of how you feel, and it looks like they just have a fun time on set. I get a chance to like Google or YouTube some of the behind the scenes, and it just looks like they're just having a time where it's like everyone just gets along. It's just like this silliness ensues. They're serious, obviously, because they do bring some good acting. Say what you want to say about some stuff, but these are some talented individuals. Looks like this is probably going to bleed into the next phase of the MCU. Ever since they killed Thanos, it seems like they've kind of struggled to find that footing, and like, I don't know, maybe it's been burnout because we've gotten movie after movie after movie, then we've gotten show after show after show. Now, they just wrapped up Secret Invasion with Nick Fury. I know that it has gotten some reviews. It seems like all these Disney Plus, the ending is just like it goes up and up and up and up and up, and get to the end, and it's just like so the series finale for Secret Invasion kind of just fell flat for me. At least it didn't plummet, but I just was like, it was kind of underwhelming. Maybe you had the big CGI fight, and then that was that. And then he got on the ship and flew away. And I guess that's going to bleed into the Marvels movie that we got coming out this year. And again, I'm guessing He Who Remains, Jonathan Majors, he's like Thanos. He just pretty much is the big bad. And I like to see the build up towards that. That's awesome. That's great. I don't know. Maybe it's the burnout from comic book movies in general. And then coupling the fact that we've gotten DC movies and other comic book iterations and anime and everything. And then the fact that they push these writers and these workers, especially the digital people, like the people that do the digital effects, you know, I do not envy your job. I know I complain about my job like every other day. I can't be under that kind of pressure. There's enough pressure doing payroll every 2 weeks. Like, I gotta get these checks right. I'll be sitting there like, but yeah, I don't envy it. Digital effects folks, I tip my hat to you. Anyway, it looks like, let's look at some more plot info. It appears that Loki is having these time slips in between realities. He's going back and forth in the past. He's going back to when he first came to the time, whatever it's called. And, you know, he's running into different people. And I don't know if it's going to, I don't know how far it's going to alter the timeline, what it's going to undo, what it's going to create. You know, he's trying to fix the damage he's done to the timeline. Meanwhile, he's causing more damage to the timeline. You know what? One thing about time travel and these movies that talk about this, no matter what you do in regards to time travel, you're always going to fuck something up. It might be minute, it might be major, but just know, you're going to fuck something up. It just is what it is. There's have not been not one show or movie about time travel where they ain't messed something up. Then they got to go back and undo what they did, only to mess up something else. It's like it just never stops. Like, so just don't go. Just leave time alone. I understand the first one he was trying to escape, now he's trying to fix it, and then he's just gonna make it worse. It's like when you burn toast and you're like, you know, I'm just gonna scrape the burnt stuff off, but you still taste the burntness, even though the burnt stuff, you just deal with it. You're like, I ain't wasting this bread. Speaking of toast, who decided when they made toasters to have that setting? It's like you got light, moderate, medium, you pushing it, Freddy Krueger. Like, I don't understand. Why do y'all have that Freddy Krueger setting on the toaster? Like, whatever. Back to this. They're not really attached to the Thor series, and Thor seems to be done now that they wrapped up the final Love and Thunder film. And that's pretty awesome that his character was able to kind of pull away from Thor, because he was never really like the main story. It was all about Thor. And for him to have his own show and have his own series, I really think that's awesome. You know, Loki is just, he's here. He's always going to be. This is like one of the MCU shows that I'm actually excited for. I didn't hate the ending. I loved it with Jonathan Majors and you know, him being the big bad at the end of that. So I think this is one of the few, next to Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that I thoroughly enjoyed from season premiere to season finale. WandaVision was kind of up and down. Ms. Marvel, I liked, not because of the show itself, I like the family dynamic, the aspect, and the fact that they didn't show Muslims in like this terroristic eye. So I'm okay with, you know, I'm not crazy about what the MCU is doing. I don't know if they're trying to get a lot of stuff out there, but I will say Loki, minus a few nitpicks, like there was a scene where they were talking about being cold. Like, wait a minute. You're came from the Frost Giants in this version of the, you know, of your lore, so you should not be cold, bro. You should be in there with a tank top on. But whatever. That's neither here nor there. I have my expectations set. The bar's not set super high, but I will say that I'm looking forward to this. I think I'm looking forward to this more than I was the Secret Invasion. And the only reason why I was looking forward to the Secret Invasion and the fact that it kind of let me down, that it was because that was supposed to be more grounded in realism. And what did we get? We got the big CGI fight with all the non-realism. It's like they took all the realism out of all the shows, except for the fact they had aliens. They took all of that and they just crunched it into the season finale. And it's like, fight, y'all. Like, because everyone uses brute force, strength, or some type of superpower, and he just has this. Don't get me wrong, that the scene with the hospital was dope, where they thought he was coming and going to the reactor place in Russia, but then they thought he was going to the hospital. They didn't know what the thing, and he got the one. I dug that. Like, that part was cool. But anyway, we're not talking about that. I didn't give a review for it because I didn't feel like it, and I'm not going to interrupt this with this. Loki season 2, it looks like we're getting an October release. I'm kind of hyped to see it. We got some new additions. We got some returning cast, and I'm actually excited for it. I want to see where they're going. Well, play Disney, because I was about to cancel. Because it's like I keep getting my hopes up, and I'm like, I just might just watch this at somebody else's house. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, what did y'all think about Loki season 2? The trailer? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you gonna go watch it? Leave your comments down below because of where else you're gonna leave them. And before you go, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell so that you can be notified when I do future videos and stuff. And be in the know. You can alter that thing. You can get all the notifications, or you just get some of the notifications. And if you come back and check in more, you know, hey, I'll be up there in the algorithm with you. So I want to thank some of my new subscribers. I finally made over 500, yay. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but to me it does. You know, I don't post heavily. This is not one of my main projects that I do, but I put a lot of effort and time and love into everything that I put on this channel. So for those of you that have stuck around, that comment, that support, show love, thank you very much. Anyway, guys, I am out of here. Be awesome, be you, but above all else, la 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 la. Yourself. Say no, I'm not going to sing no more. I'm never going to do that ever again. I'm excited. I ate a lot of sugar today. I don't eat sugar, so when I have just a little bit. All right, take care, guys. I'm out of here.